Oh, Baltimore. Oh, Baltimore. Ain't it hard? Hey, Princess A. Prima Wanda. How you guys? Yeah, we up late. Well, it's actually not late because ordinarily it'll still be daytime, but of course the light's changing. Now, I've tried to keep my mouth shut about this current story on here today. I know Rita is having issues. Her daughter is missing. I heard that much. I've tried to find Rita where she's actually making her statements, but I can't find it. So, you know what? This woman, didn't y'all have CPS at her door a few days ago? Didn't Rita have to go to court a few days ago, just a couple, 2-3 days ago? What are you people trying to do to this woman? I'm serious. No loving kindness, no compassion whatsoever. FYEMONSTER's on here running her goddamn mouth like she is the mayor of some damn body, and she has a right to speak on this child, this woman and her child. Have some loving kindness, woman. You on here talking about what a bad mother Rita is. Rita's child is 21. Yours is, what is it, 8? It ain't happened yet, girl. What the hell do you think, Miss FYEMONSTER, is going to happen to you? Rita's already admitted she has a problem with drugs. We've seen her check herself in the program, try to do better. But you got so much to say. Even when you got to imagine how much pain this woman is in right now. You have to bring your stinking ass mouth on here and talk on this one. Let's hear a little bit of what she has to say, shall we? She did a 2-minute video a little bit ago. So let's just see. I'm not even gonna go to the long what she did. But I think it's important. This is the attitude of this woman who her daughter is missing. This is what the FYEMONSTER has to say to her.
But you got me all the way fucked up. Okay? Don't be mad at me because I see straight through your bullshit. And once again, she's over here live with my name in the title calling
who gives a damn?
Stupid and whack. No, bitch, you're stupid and whack. You're the dummy on fucking YouTube while you should be looking for your child. Now,
what is she supposed to do, FYEMONSTER? She just ride down the street on a bicycle? Is that how you look for your daughter? I mean, when you connect with the internet, you connect with hundreds of thousands of people at the same time, even in your area. How many do you connect when you're just walking up and down the street hollering, what's the baby's name? Leah. I don't know what the child's name is. But just calling her name out in the street, you sound like a damn fool. This woman is going through this horrendous thing. Her daughter is missing. And this FYEMONSTER's on here talking about what a bad mother she is. What makes you think you're so much better a mother, FYEMONSTER? When your child is 20 years old, what condition will she be in? Surely she'll be more than ready to get out of that house because after all, you are a practicing drug addict yourself, right, FYEMONSTER? The very thing you accuse of Miss Rita of dealing with, you're dealing with the same thing, right? So what makes you think that your daughter is going to respond to you when she becomes a young woman? She's going to be so happy and joyous about your mothering. You don't know what you get. You don't know what the fuck you're going to get. You need to shut your goddamn mouth. If you can't shut up and pray, shut up, period.
I have nothing else to say about this dumb bitch because she's a dummy. And once again,
this woman somewhere crying, trying to figure out where her daughter is, what happened to her daughter. Will the police even investigate her daughter? And this woman is on here to be calling somebody a dumb bitch. Why? Because she responded to you talking about her missing child?
Worried about babe instead of looking for her motherfucking child. I see through the bullshit. I'm not impressed. And you're mad. Why would you even know what the fuck I said? Trust me, if my child was missing, I wouldn't be in your bushes. It's bullshit, and it's all for the tube hole. I'm not motherfucking impressed.
Girl, who needs you to be impressed with something, Miss FYEMONSTER? You neglect your child on a daily basis to get on here and be just a real, I mean, let me try to control my language. But you really act bad on YouTube all damn day, right? And then you spend the rest of the time getting high on crack. And so I don't know how much time your daughter actually gets with you, but I think she's going to have issues as well. There's no father in the house, right? All she's dependent on is you. So when your daughter starts having issues, girl, then you're going to go running your goddamn mouth. We talk, Rita, how many children has Rita got? A lot more than you do, child. All you got to do is be in charge of one, and you still choose to smoke crack. So trust me, there's going to be issues. There's going to be issues. Ask any parent who's been raised by drug addicts, because that's what you are, girl. You're just a drug addict, no better than Rita. You ain't no better. More time has passed. There's going to be a time when your daughter is ready to go. There's going to be a time when men are going to be offering her things. She's going to be 16, 17, 18-year-old girl. She's going to be dying to get out of the house with you because you are an active drug addict. They're going to have issues. Do you think my mother, who is a good woman, my mother ever anticipated me leaving the house and becoming a drug addict? You think any of these people who develop problems in the streets and drug problems and problems with body trafficking and all the things that are out there in the world, do you think any of our parents planned on us ending up in those conditions? Anybody raising crackheads around here? Even your own story. So how is you think your daughter's going to be in such better shape, FYEMONSTER? If you love this child, it's time for you to take this as a precautionary tale and say, listen, I want my daughter to leave out of here going to college. I want her to do well. I want her to thrive. I don't want to have to go through what Rita is going through right now. I want to provide her with the best chance the best chance I can provide her for having a successful life. Because it is in front of you, Miss FYEMONSTER. It is in front of teenagers, single mothers. I was raised by a single mother. Single mothers trying to raise teenagers. It's hard, girl. It's hard work. And you ain't doing nothing so wonderful, but how can you sit up here and spitting all over this woman when she is going through all this and she just got out of court a couple of days ago trying to fight for the life of her other children? Y'all trying to take her goddamn children away like you have some kind of a right. And you actually give a fuck about their kids. When their kids are stuck in some goddamn foster care some motherfucking where, and they end up fucked up because they haven't even had any, they even had their own mother. What service have you done again, FYEMONSTER? Leave this woman alone. Yes, she got struggles. She got struggles. This ain't the time. Shut your goddamn mouth. And you pray to God. You pray to God nobody ever touches yours. You're obsessed with somebody touching your children. You pray to God nothing ever happens to yours, bitch. It's disgusting to me that this woman is on here saying these horrible things to this woman who's got to be having a really hard time right about now. So Rita, we pray for you that your daughter is safe and that she's just chosen to be incommunicado. I mean, I don't know all the details of this case. I couldn't find Rita actually talking about it. We ain't going by what Miss FYEMONSTER says. All she wants to do is go jumping on the mother and jump. What kind of a human being is going to go jumping on the mother at a time like this? Meanwhile, she smokes crack herself. She's a practicing drug addict. Like it's going to be so different for her. Lord have mercy. Y'all need to hear any more of this. It ain't but a 2-minute video. Let's see.
I hope she makes it home safely. But as far as you could go suck on a bag of dicks. Because you still on the same scamming, hating ass bullshit your ass always been on. And once again, you live again talking shit about me. Bitch, I'm not your...
Why shouldn't she talk shit about you? You just went on making hours and hours videos about her missing child. As if like you have a right to be speaking on her missing child and her family in this time of crisis. You don't know anything about what's going on in that family. You put your mouth all over, and you don't think she's supposed to have any kind of response to you at all. What is she supposed to do, FYEMONSTER? Just run up and down the street, hollering for her daughter, hollering her daughter's name. You supposed to get out there and get your daughter. You supposed to get out there and get girl. You ain't got no damn idea. No goddamn idea about coming to the time when you have to now, when your family has to grow up. Are you going to be any better prepared for it, FYEMONSTER? Made it to the live. I'm sorry, it's kind of a down time for you to make it to the live there, Live Strange. I didn't want to touch the story. I don't know enough about it. I don't know anything about the details. We just hope this girl has come on home. They said she's 21 years old. They said she told her grandmother that she was leaving. So to me, it sounds like if you're 21, you told your grandmother's leaving, you said you're with this guy, whatever. Maybe it's not some horrible tragedy. Maybe the mother just feels that way because she's afraid. She's afraid. She don't need to be on here fighting with this FYEMONSTER when in a time like this. You would think a decent human being would have enough sense to realize that this is not what you say to a mother who is concerned that she's lost her child, that her child might be murdered some damn where. She's going to concern, you use my name, you use my, girl, fuck your name. What is your name? What the hell is that? Did you go on all day talking about this girl's daughter and her family and her parenting? What kind of parenting are you, FYEMONSTER? Aren't you the same thing? Aren't you a crack monster too? Girl. I didn't want to make it about this thing. I don't know what the other people done said. It ain't the time is what I'd say. It ain't the time. Until you've lived through it, until you've raised your children into adulthood, don't be telling nobody else about raising no children, Miss Day. You really don't know anything about it, FYEMONSTER. Because if you just got your daughter back when you started YouTube, I mean, you've only had her for a couple of years, right? When you got out of drug program. I'm just trying to tell the truth based on the facts that we had before us. Of course, you'll come on here and say, oh, he didn't say that right. Oh, I did. Oh, I was out 6 months. She'll have all this shit. But just tell us the truth then. Maybe if you try to tell the truth about something, try to learn, try to grow up, then you won't have to face tragedies in your goddamn life. Where you go on about this is going to become a time when when she's going to want to leave and get away from you. Are you prepared? Oh, something doesn't smell right. I don't know the details of the case, people. I don't know that I even want to talk about the details of the case. It seems like the girl might have just gone off with her boyfriend or whatever. But apparently somebody said that she left her phone. I mean, people, these kids these days, they don't leave their phones. So, and there's so many kind of predators out there and things, whatever. We're just going to have to wait and be patient and see what happens here. I'm hoping for the best for this person. It seems like they told their grandmother, I'm leaving, I'm 21, and she left. Most people leave around 21. So I don't know what kind of issues her and her mother were having, but apparently the young girl was living with her grandmother. So there was probably already issues there. So if you really want to, if you're having issues with your parent and you really want to hurt them, you might just kind of disappear and not tell them anything. If you were already living with your grandma, is the possibility. We don't know all the details, but I think it's just wrong of this woman to be on here saying the kind of things she's saying about this mother who has got a missing child.
Motherfucking problem, ho. So fuck you and fuck the train you rode in on. I said what I said. I meant everything I said, and your funny looking ass should be glad that I don't go in on you the way you call yourself going in on me. But you're pitiful. And this is your fault, bitch.
The nerve. Listen, people, this girl, let me see if I can get in a better mood. Okay, this is the person who y'all think is such a great person. Rita, whatever you think about her, a human being is missing. A young girl. We know what can happen to young girls, right? This is what she has to say. We're going to finish it up right here.
Yourself for being trifling. And don't worry about Fabe. Fabe know where her child is. Worry about yourself. How the fuck you in my bushes and your daughter missing? Girl, you sound stupid.
Why don't you just stop talking about her family? Why don't you try that, you fucking fire monster? Maybe she wouldn't have to go off on your fucking ass. Maybe because she wouldn't have so much. I'm sure she's extremely angry right now and feeling guilt and concern and worried out of her mind. Bitch, maybe it's not the time for her to get into a bitch fight with you. And you worry about, you said my name. You said my, girl, are you serious? You better be glad, honey, that girl don't live a little closer to you. I'm sure she'd be driving over to your house.
I'm going to tend to my child. Have an amazing evening.
Nasty. Oh, girl, everything about that thing just pisses me off. Really. People pray for that woman. Maybe we'll get some good news by morning. As far as, but there's a possibility that she wants to punish her mom, whatever. I don't know what the relationship is. We don't know the relationships of anybody, honey. Right? We don't know relationships of anybody. Does Rita have a page? How is she saying that she's doing all this talking on YouTube? I couldn't find it. I couldn't find anything that says Rita, the baddest Rosa. They didn't took her channel. They sent CPS out there to try to get her child. They didn't took her to court. They didn't got restraining orders. What else do you want? You want blood? She got too much energy for you. She giving you all the power. Who? Giving who all the power? How y'all doing tonight? I see this story has been percolating all night. Sometimes I feel like, you know, some things you just need to leave your mouth off of. So I didn't want to make it some kind of, you know, YouTube story kind of thing. But apparently it is a serious thing. Because ordinarily I would say if you're 21 and they say they're leaving and they leave and they're with their boyfriend or whatever, I would just say, well, maybe the person's just gone. But apparently there is some evidence, some cause for concern, that legitimate concern. Now we know we've all been through things with Rita, and we've also been through things with this FYEMONSTER. She got a lot of goddamn nerve because she ain't no less a drug addict than Rita is. Anyway, do you hate these people? I mean, do any of you really hate these people on here? I can't think of, I don't want anybody to lose their children. I don't want anybody to lose their housing. I don't want anybody to lose their job. I don't want anybody to be on the street. I mean, do you hate these people? What the fuck do you want? Now, what if this girl loses all the rest of her kids? What are you trying to get to, FYEMONSTER? And those who think like you? She got too much energy. Rita needs to find her way into a program and she'll be ready to take care of her younger children. That's my opinion. But as far as the situation is going on right now, it ain't the time. It just ain't the time. Keep your opinions to your own goddamn self. If you say, everybody always say, I'm going to pray for you. Pray for you. Well, pray. Try it. Try to just pray for somebody and shut up. How about that? She's going to come back and she's mad because you said my name. Bitch, you've been talking about her all day long. And not in a good way. Like she's such a fine mother herself. Girl. This people, I'm sorry. I can't do this. This woman's pissed me off. I can't do this. My mood, it was already bad. But this woman she makes me feel so bad. Okay, so I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Okay? Pray for that girl. Let's hope everything is fine. Maybe she's just punishing her mom a little bit or something. Let's hope everything is okay. Okay? So I can't do this tonight. I'm sorry. Okay, where am I at? Am I on this thing? Okay, it's nighttime. There you guys are. Fuck, bye, baby. Hi, Nicole. Has there been any late news about this girl? Has he shown up? I mean, I guess being online probably is the best thing you can do. I mean, you can certainly reach more people. If anybody knows anything, she's talked to any of her girlfriends or she's told anybody in her family, where she's at, or they know the boyfriend or whatever. No, sir, nothing's happened. I found it. Thank you. Okay. There's something else. Peace and love. Has anybody heard the latest thing on Rita's daughter? Is there what's her name? Lala? Something like that. Why did she say she was going though? When cursing in the chat, thank you. What's Rita's channel's name? Yeah, I don't know even what the channel is. I haven't heard from Rita at all. All I've heard from is FYEMONSTER running her goddamn mouth. You can only do a 1 or 2 minutes of that. And I see that, whatever. These sick ass people. Like she's been some kind of premier mother. You ain't been shit, girl. You talking about an 8-year-old. Try to raise a teenager. Running your goddamn mouth. Try to raise a teenager while you're on drugs your own goddamn self. Okay, Dolly just put Rita's channel name in the chat. Where is it at, Dolly? General. That's it? General. What's that? Sign Be More Rita. It's in the chat, people, with Dolly Lamos. Let's hear what the mother actually has to say. Okay. Thank you, Dolly. I appreciate you. Yeah. Sometimes less talk is the best talk. How can she talk about this? She's already calling her all kind of bitches and hoes and all about her parenting skills and all that. What the hell does that got to do with anything? So you weren't a perfect parent, that means your children got to be killed? Stupid ass woman. Running her goddamn mouth. Oh, that woman just pisses me off. She's so disgusting. Then she'll go in the bathroom and do her a hit right now. She doesn't have a high IQ. Who doesn't have a high IQ? Rita, her daughter, or FYEMONSTER? She don't know somebody said you used my name. You said my name. Oh, God. 5. Okay. Yeah, she's just a stupid woman. She's just stupid. I mean, who would even think about, I ain't never seen it, honey. All the times I watch all this goddamn real TV and all these deaths and missing people and all this stuff. I ain't never seen nobody talking about to the mother, to the parent of somebody going through this shit. Like that. Wouldn't it be easier just to shut your goddamn mouth? Wouldn't it be easier? But no, you got to come in here and try to get some clicks and views out of it, bitch. Talking about her being online. What the fuck are you doing online? It's not even your child. Just trying to get the hot story for the day. Stinking ass. When I go off of here, I'm not going to have access to this. Hold on. Let me write it down. Okay. Let me see. Dolly, put it on here. General. What a crazy name. General. Be more Rita. Rita, next time get yourself a simpler name, please. Thank you. Excuse me. The goat. They just make it so hard for this woman. I mean, we all see she's struggling. So why are you making it worse? Nicole, Miss Motown. Yeah, we're low energy tonight. So nobody's heard anything. Nothing. Has there been nothing late about this girl? Don't forget the. 5 and star. Okay. Wait, that's part of it too? Hold on a minute. 5 and what the 5 and star mean? We'll find it though. We'll find it. If her and mom are not getting along, then maybe she just didn't want to tell her where she was at. Maybe she felt like she would worry. That's not unlike young girls, you know. But that still doesn't explain why she would leave her phone by her or her purse. Just copy it. I don't think you can copy from in here. Baby, I'm so stupid. Thank you so much, honey. You're right. Thank you, Donette. Copy and paste, babies. If you got to add the 5 and the star, then do so. Yeah. Yeah, but I really can't do this tonight. Okay, babies. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Keep yourself safe. Check in with Rita. I'll talk to you tomorrow, okay?